Hi. How are you guys tonight? Oh, oops. Sorry. How you doing? Okay, so it's dessert night. We have tons of leftovers in the house. And so we're going to eat a bunch of leftovers, have a little salad, and then I thought I would do a dessert for you guys. So on my calendar, I had the Wendy's Frosties. So I pre-made it a little bit because you have to put it in the freezer for a little bit. So I pre-made some, but I'm going to show you how easy it is. Delicious. I'm going to mix it up a little bit more than the recipe calls for. The recipe is above in the description, but I'm going to add a few extra things that I thought would be good in it. So, what else was I going to say? I always send out a text, so hopefully that you or that are on the text line got it. If you're not, let me know, and just share the video. We want to share it and get it out there that how easy keto is. I always do either a keto or a low carb. So if you're not already following me, I do some great things. I'm going live every day this month with something, mostly cooking, but then I'll do a little bit of, I do a keto couch on Sundays where we talk about the keto diet, low carb diet. I'll talk about self-development, all kinds of different things. So that will be tomorrow. Usually before dinner I do that. All right, so let's get started with this. Does anybody else crave like a little sweet something after dinner? Hi, Rachel. Hi, Kelly. Hope you're feeling better, Kelly. I'm not a big sweets girl, but once in a while I want a little something. And I've made ice cream plenty of times. And so this is very similar to ice cream, but you don't, with ice cream, you just shake it. And this, we're going to use the blender. So it is going to get a little bit noisy here for a few minutes, but that'll be all right. Okay, so we're going to start by putting everything, all the ingredients just go into one bowl. Real easy. Heavy whipping cream. So this is the reason why you want to, when you do something like this, is you have to check your serving size. Hi, Margie. How are you? Because heavy whipping cream does have some higher carbs in it. So you want to make sure that you're not eating the whole bowl in one serving, because that is not truly the serving size. So in the descriptions is the recipe and also the serving sizes. So always checking that, putting it into your Carb Manager or your Fitness Pal, whatever app you use, and making sure that you're not overeating stuff like this, okay? Because that's going to mess you up. All right, so it's 1 cup heavy whipping cream, and then it's 2 tablespoons almond butter. And again, with stuff like this, making sure that it's just almonds, and that's it. It doesn't have any other sugars or anything hidden in it. I buy this one at Costco. It's delicious, and it calls for 1, I think 1. Well, it could be 2. No, it's 1 tablespoon. I want to put a little bit more because I love it so much. This is one of them that you have to stir it up a little bit, but not too bad. The best way to buy this kind of stuff, you guys, is to go to your local store that grinds it right there for you. We have a store here called Yolks, and they have, just like the coffee grinders, they have nut grinders. It's amazing. Any kind of nuts you want, you put them in this machine and it grinds it, and now because there's no preservatives, it doesn't last long. So don't buy a big one. Buy a little one, bring it home, throw it in your fridge. Okay? Now we're going to use cocoa, which is unsweetened, 2 tablespoons. And you guys know already, those that you follow me, if you haven't already followed me, I don't measure very well. So this is a tablespoon. It's a little bit more. It's just the way I do it, you guys. I work at a restaurant. I own a restaurant, actually. So measuring certain things, yes, we have to. But a lot of times, it's just like boom, boom, boom. You're just a natural at this. Thanks, Lori. You're probably a little bit under the weather, and you think I'm great, but I'm really not. Just kidding. I'm glad you're here. All right, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I always use pure vanilla, making sure that you don't have added sugar into that vanilla. And let's see, I think I got everything. The only other thing left is some kind of liquid sweetener. or Stevia, of course, is what I use. So I have all these different flavors. The first batch, I just used just the no flavored one. But I have a French vanilla, English toffee, and a hazelnut. So I kind of thought, because of the chocolate, the hazelnut would be super good. So I'm so proud of you, Tanya. That's awesome. Why are you watching this? And I'm only going to put a couple drops. 1, 2, 3. The recipe calls 5 to 10 drops. And I put 5 in that last one, and it was too much for my taste. So everybody has their own taste of what they like for sweetener. I don't like a lot of sweetener in my stuff. It has enough sweetener with the cocoa and the peanut butter or almond butter for me. That's just the way I like it. And then vanilla, of course. And then I thought a little pink Himalayan salt would be really good. So it's not in the recipe. This is just me going rogue. So pink Himalayan salt in everything is great. It has electrolytes, minerals, all of that stuff. So I thought, well, why not, right? All right, so now I'm going to get a little noisy. I timed this, and it was 1 minute and 49 seconds, so that's it. You won't have to hear it for long. So you're going to want to start slow because the powder. Once the powder gets all wet, what do you need? What are you making? Then you can go big. I'm making Wendy's Frosty. Sorry it's so noisy. It doesn't take long to stiffen up like this. I'm not sure what the time was, but look at how good that looks. I'm going to try this, even though you're supposed to put it into the microwave, into the freezer for 30 to 45 minutes, I think it said. But I'm going to try it because I added some of the other stuff to it. So I kind of want to try it and see how it tastes. That one's better than the other one. But it's so good. So this is the first one I made. And see how nice and firm it is? So in the recipe, it says to put it in a piping bag and squirt it so it looks like it came out of a machine. I'm not going to do that, of course. To me, it's just like making ice cream, you know? So this one is nice and firm and kind of looks like ice cream, right? They're both really good. Yeah. Yum. And it really does taste like the Frosties. Like, you know how they kind of melted in your mouth? Do you remember that? Or like soft serve ice cream. Hi. How are you? So it has that same texture. Like you get it in there and it's kind of firm at first and then it just kind of melts. That's how I remember like soft serve or Frosties or whatever. So this is a nice quick, like I just made that. I'm going to throw that in the freezer while we eat our salads. But you can make it while you're making dinner, throw it in the freezer, and then you have dessert when you get done. But like I said, checking, like I can't eat this whole thing, you guys. So check your ingredients, check your serving sizes. A lot of people will ask me, well, how much can I eat of that? That's really up to you. And it's also up to you, like how much you've had already. You know, the recipe's above in the descriptions, okay, Madeline? It really depends on where you're at with your app, you know, like, so you use Carb Manager, you use Fitness Pal, where you at, what you had all day. Those kind of things are a factor with, especially with treats, you know, so always making sure you put that in there, okay, you guys? I'm lazy keto, so I don't really track, and I just, after this long, I know what I can have, what I can't, you know, and I fast up until lunch, so that gives me a bigger window of things that I can have. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow will be Keto Couch, and we'll do it around dinner time, and it'll be on some kind of keto discussion, or low carb, those two topics. So if you're not already following me, touch my nose. You're going to see 3 dots. You can send me a friend request. You can follow me. I always do see first because then you'll know when I go live. But if you want to text, just put it in the comments that you want me to text you. And I have a list of people that I send a text to and tell them that I'm going to go live. And I tell you what we're going to talk about. So if you're not interested, you just don't come on. And then share the video. That's the most important thing. Is that actually since January, it's been my goal to teach everybody how great keto, low carb is for us and how easy it is. But I can't do it by myself. I need you guys to help me. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. All right? That's it. If you have any requests or any questions, just let me know. I would be happy to cook anything. I got a few requests. The last one, salmon burgers and someone else. Oh, Salisbury steak. So those are going to be on the menu probably next month. Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate you. Probably next month because I have all my recipes for this month already done. But they're definitely on my list. So if you have any requests, let me know. All right, you guys. Yes, the macros are on there above in the descriptions. Okay? Bye, you guys. Thanks so much.